Remember Kentucky roast beef? How about those ads where people thought they ate the bones? Chicken that was pickle fried? Keep watching to see some of KFC's wildest experiments over the years. KFC got in on the value meal action in 2005 with the introduction of the KFC Snacker, a small sandwich consisting of an extra crispy strip on a sesame seed bun topped with lettuce and mayonnaise. It cost just 99 cents and became KFC's most successful new sandwich launch in company history. Clearly, the KFC Snacker was immensely popular, but may have been too successful. Profit margins on value menu items can be razor thin, and in 2012, the KFC Snacker was on the way out, replaced with a similar sandwich that was smaller and cheaper. The Chicken Little was almost the KFC Snacker, but not quite. A pre-packaged and sealed item, the Little Bucket Parfait came in a small plastic cup and consisted of a crushed graham cracker pie crust, a layer of chocolate pudding, then some whipped cream and chocolate sprinkles. Also available sometimes in strawberry, lemon, and fudge brownie varieties, it was pretty good. KFC discontinued this relatively complex dessert in the mid-2010s. The internet is awash in layers of recipe recreations and petitions that KFC reinstates the menu item, but it's been almost a decade since the fast food chain seemingly permanently kicked the little bucket. In the early 2020s, several companies began offering brand new processes for creating plant-based meat substitutes that offer taste and texture similar to the real thing. Beyond Meat is an industry leader and, in a partnership with KFC, made imitation fried chicken made entirely from plants and other non-animal sources. KFC had a successful test run of Beyond Fried Chicken in 2019, prompting a wider rollout in the South in 2020. The first plant-based fast food chicken at a major restaurant chain, Beyond Fried Chicken reportedly nailed it. Despite the popularity and the forward movement of the plant-based meat industry, KFC never did launch Beyond Fried Chicken nationwide, but the supplier may start selling its fried chicken directly to customers sometime in the near future. During a mini-fad of fast food and convenience food items flavored with pickle juice, KFC unveiled its pickle fried chicken in the summer of 2018. Considering that many fast food joints complement their fried chicken sandwiches with pickle slices, it's not all that weird to soak the meat in the sour, tangy dilly stuff. KFC took its extra crispy chicken and saturated it with a pickle sauce made from buttermilk along with typical pickle elements like dill, vinegar, onion, and garlic. For a very short period of time and never again as of 2021, KFC customers could get their pickle-soaked, pickle slice-topped chicken in the form of bone-in pieces, tenders, or on a sandwich. In 2013, KFC stepped up in the world of chicken meat that has been separated from its naturally occurring bones and then cut into easily manageable portions, breaded and fried with its original recipe boneless chicken. It looked almost like and tastes exactly like KFC's original recipe chicken, just without those pesky choking hazards inside.
I think I ate the bones. I ate the bones! I ate the bones!
Settle down.
I ate the bones!
Still, that KFC flavor and texture, but in a more convenient delivery method, should have been a slam dunk. A product that would last forever. But after about a year on the menu, KFC pulled original recipe boneless, replacing them with a new strip, more akin to the chain's crunchy, extra crispy style. Still, we wouldn't mind getting these back, no bones about it. In mid-1960s, KFC was facing competition from upstarts like Chick-fil-A and Church's. They decided to diversify, and in 1968, it began offering roast beef sandwiches, both at pre-existing stores and at standalone Kentucky roast beef outposts. KFC, however, couldn't get enough chicken diehards to switch to its carefully prepared, slow-cooked, thinly sliced sandwiches made from quality meat. The issue? Price. At most Kentucky Fried Chickens in 1968, a junior chicken dinner consisting of 2 pieces of chicken, mashed potatoes and gravy, and a biscuit cost 85 cents. An a la carte roast beef sandwich would set a customer back 79 cents. Not a great value, relatively speaking. KFC's tasty roast beef has been gone for 4 decades now. In the mid-1980s, the first boneless, bite-sized pieces of fried chicken hit the fast food landscape and changed it for good. But it wasn't Kentucky Fried Chicken, the most famous and popular purveyor of quick-serve bone-in fried chicken, who introduced nuggets to the masses. It was McDonald's, launching the Chicken McNugget in 1983. The launch was so successful that McDonald's almost instantly became the number 2 chicken seller globally, behind KFC. The stalwart fried chicken giant wasn't about to let McDonald's come for the crown, so KFC responded with Kentucky Nuggets. The company made no bones about its intent, calling out McDonald's by name in a national commercial that also mentions that Kentucky Nuggets beat Chicken McNuggets in a taste test. KFC might have been too late to the tiny chicken game. They couldn't kill the giant, but kept Kentucky Nuggets on its menu until the mid-90s, disappointing diehards when they stopped making them for good. KFC added another side option in the early 1990s, potato wedges. Unlike the usual fry, those wedges were thick-cut, retained the potato skin, and were seasoned with a rich and flavorful blend of spices that made the texture all the more brilliant. They were simply a cut above, and they were one of the many great sides to get with KFC's many on-the-go combo meals. KFC customers likely took the wedges for granted, but in 2020, KFC abandoned wedges in favor of secret recipe fries. Are they objectively tasty? Sure, but that's not going to convince customers on Team Wedges who really want their chunky taters back.
What's left to fry? Fries! Look at them go!
In 2009, KFC took an unlikely step away from its overwhelmingly definitive and signature menu item, breaded and oil-fried chicken, with the debut of Kentucky Grilled Chicken. Because it didn't come coated in fat-absorbing flour, the product had far less calories, fat, and salt than KFC's original recipe chicken. It was, however, flavored with a blend inspired by KFC's famed 11 herbs and spices and oven-roasted instead of cooked in oil. Kentucky Grilled Chicken was a relatively rare healthy option at a major fast food chain, and while it certainly had its fans, it didn't move well enough for KFC to justify keeping it around. According to a former KFC employee on Reddit, it sold in low quantities and couldn't sit around unsold for as long as the fried stuff, making for a significant amount of costly food waste. After about a 2-year life, Kentucky Grilled Chicken was gone. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about your favorite fast food restaurants are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.